Let's first review last week's market before talking about the next one. Last week was from November 3rd to November 9th. Bitcoin's highest level this week closed at $111,250. Unfortunately, it didn't hold the midline, so it couldn't reach the upper target. The lowest point was $98,944, which completed all the downside targets. Ethereum's highest level this week closed at $3,918. Sadly, it never stood above the midline. I want to remind everyone again, if it can't hold above the midline, don't expect the upper targets. The lowest line closed at $3,057, also completing all the downside targets. I already mentioned on October 30th. What would happen if it started to drop on November 3rd? Unfortunately, the drop was too heavy this time. It was a very difficult one-way downtrend, clearly designed to trap people. If you don't have enough experience, and you didn't take a position right when you saw the price starting with a 9, you probably missed the rebound. Originally, I expected the real pullback to begin around the 10th or 11th, but I didn't expect the market to trap people this early. Still, during this period, most major altcoins didn't fall much. In the last 2 days, there's a coin called ZEC that went up sharply. I've never even heard of it before, but it rose like crazy. I wonder if anyone here held that coin. Congratulations if you did. Now, for November, the biggest support is around $89,000. I've always said this is the worst case scenario, so I placed orders around that level. But the price often breaks your plans, so I also placed orders around $82,000. Personally, I believe Bitcoin already reached its yearly high in October. For the next 2 months, we might not see new highs or new lows. What exactly happens still depends on the market's choice. But I think a correction or a big consolidation in the coming 2 months would be totally normal. That's based on my view that the bull market isn't over yet. Other than that, nothing has changed. Same as before, waiting for the second quarter of next year. This is only my personal opinion, for reference only. There's not much else to say. I've already talked about this many times. Recently, I've been working on my new book, because in the world of trading, we've all been swept by fear. We fear losses, we fear the unknown, and we fear missing out. So I've come to understand that many traders lose because of their mindset. Their fear shakes their actions. That's why I decided to write this book, and I have to thank Ethereum. It gave me the inspiration. Before I started learning about trading, I was already a believer in fate. I talked about fate and destiny in my work, The Dance of Time, but my explanation back then wasn't mature enough. I couldn't find a better example. Not until I got into the stock market, crypto and candlestick charts did I finally discover the perfect way to interpret determinism. Whether you are a trader seeking clarity or a traveler searching for awakening, this book is for you. My goal is to help people strengthen their hearts and overcome the fear that arises during trading. I believe this book can guide those lost in chaos, helping them maintain inner balance and firm faith. Because it's not just a book about trading psychology, it's also a meditation on destiny, rhythm, and the mind. I'm really looking forward to hearing your feedback when it's released. I hope I can help you let go of fear in this unpredictable life, relax, and enjoy every day with peace. Now, for next week, November 10th to 16th, I won't read out the specific price levels. You can take a screenshot and save them. Bitcoin needs to hold above $104,200 to aim for the upper target. Ethereum needs to hold above $3,460 to aim for the upper target. If they can't stay above the midline, you need to be very clear that the upper target won't happen. This week's downside targets are already close to our monthly targets. Good luck to everyone. Alright, that's it for today. Weekly forecasts should never be viewed alone. They must be combined with daily and monthly charts. The daily charts fill in what the weekly might miss. I wish you all the best. May you buy at the bottom and sell at the top. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you found this helpful. Send this to your friends too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.